Welcome to the deep dive. Today, our mission is pretty straightforward. We're aiming to give you that fundamental roadmap of the human body, its structure, its language, the spatial rules.
Absolutely. And our sources really frame it as this architecture of life. It's hierarchical.
Which leads us straight into a really key idea, emergent properties.
Right. It's fascinating, isn't it? Complex functions, like, say, thinking, they only emerge at higher levels. A single nerve cell, a neuron, it transmits signals. Great. But it can't, compose a symphony on its own.
These are the whole orchestra, the brain.
Exactly. That integrated complexity.
So we've got this ladder.
Right.
Chemical, cellular, tissue, organ, system, organism.
Mm-hmm.
And focusing on that organ level, you really see the integration. The heart's a perfect example.
Yeah, the heart seems simple, just a pump, but it needs all four basic tissue types. Muscle, obviously, for the pumping action. Nerves to set the rhythm.
Connective tissue too, right? For the valves.
Yep, gotta have structure. And then epithelial tissue lining everything, all working together.
And that tissue interaction is so critical in the real world, like for diagnosis.
Oh, absolutely. Think about the retina in your eye. It's packed with nervous tissue for vision. But it also has connective tissue, the blood vessels. If those vessels get damaged, say from diabetes, that connective tissue problem directly hits the nervous tissue. And boom, vision loss. They're totally linked.
Okay, so if everything's that tightly linked, we need a really clear way to talk about where things are. No ambiguity.
Which is precisely why we have the anatomical position, that standard pose.
Standing straight, feet flat, palms facing forward.
Exactly. It gives us a universal baseline. So superior always means towards the head. Anterior always means towards the front. No guesswork.
Got it. And from that position, we define the planes.
Right. Three main ones. Sagittal splits left and right.
Mentagral being right down the middle.
Perfect. Then frontal, or coronal, divides front from back. And transversal, or horizontal, well, top from bottom.
And that transversal plane, that's the one used in medical imaging, like CT scans.
Precisely. A CT scan is essentially a series of those transversal slices stacked up. Allows amazing visualization.
Cool. And for describing things, especially on limbs, we use relative terms.
Yeah, like proximal and distal.
Yeah.
Proximal means closer to where the limb attaches to the trunk.
And distal is further out, like fingers are distal to the elbow.
You got it. And we also need ipsilateral same side and contralateral opposite side.
Like in a stroke example.
A perfect case.
Yeah.
Damage to the brain's left hemisphere often causes paralysis on the contralateral side.
The right side of the body, it crosses over.
Exactly.
Okay, so we have the map, the parts, now protection, the body cavities.
The body's internal armor, basically.
Yeah.
Two main systems. You've got the dorsal cavity.
Backside, brain and spinal cord, protected by bone and the meninges membrane.
Right. And then the big one, the ventral cavity in the front.
And that's divided, isn't it, by the diaphragm?
Mm-hmm. The diaphragm muscle splits the ventral cavity into the upper thoracic cavity chest area and the lower abdominopelvic cavity.
Lungs, heart up top.
Yeah.
Stomach, intestines, etc., down below.
Correct. And inside that ventral cavity, organs need extra protection, especially from friction. That's where serous membranes come in.
The pleura, pericardium, peritoneum.
Yeah. Think of it like a deflated balloon. One layer clings to the organ, that's the visceral layer.
Okay.
And the other layer lines the cavity wall, the parietal layer.
And the space between them isn't really empty.
It's a potential space.
Yeah.
Filled with a thin layer of lubricating fluid. Cuts down friction massively when organs move.
Which is crucial. But if something goes wrong with that space...
Big problems. If air gets into the pleural space around the lungs, pneumothorax, the lung can collapse.
Oof.
Or if blood fills the pericardial space around the heart, maybe from trauma, that's cardiac tamponade, the heart gets squeezed, can't beat properly.
Oh.
Life-threatening.
Wow. Okay, so these basic rules organization, the spatial map, the protective cavities and membranes, they really are the foundation for everything else in medicine, aren't they?
Absolute fundamental. You can't understand disease without understanding the normal architecture first.
Right.
So speaking of that protection, especially the friction reduction from those serous membranes, here's something for you to think about.
Okay.
What everyday activity, something you do constantly, relies most heavily on that lubrication, that friction reduction, allowing for massive repetitive movement?
Oh, yeah.
Is it breathing or is it digestion? Something to ponder.